Arsenal are at risk of breaching UEFA's financial rules following their heavy spending in the recent summer transfer window. UEFA confirmed in July Chelsea have been fined £26.7 million and could be fined a further £51.2 million if they don't comply with the governing body's rules in the next 4 years. Meanwhile, Aston Villa have been fined £9.5 million, with the potential of a further £12.9 million penalty if they fail to comply in a 3-year period. The punishments relate to a breach of UEFA's football earnings regulations and its squad cost ratio, where clubs in European competitions were required to keep spending on player wages and fees to 80% of revenue in 2024. However, the control ratio dropped to 70% in 2024-25 and will remain at that level moving forward, with Arsenal's revenue reaching £616.6 million in their latest published accounts for 2023-24, while their wage bill was £327.8 million. Former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider Arsenal will receive a small fine if they are found to have breached UEFA's financial rules. Mikel Arteta's side are competing in the Champions League again this season, having reached the semi-finals in 2024-25. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider about Arsenal potentially breaching UEFA's rules, Borson said, "I think it's expected as it happens. I don't think it's a surprise when you do the numbers even on the back of a fag packet, which you have to do because the actual numbers that will be assessed by UEFA are not public because of the way squad cost control works. It works on a calendar basis and not on a financial year basis, which means that you're always having to guess and forecast what the number might have been that they submit to UEFA." Arsenal have seen their wage bill increase dramatically over the past couple of years after challenging towards the top of the Premier League table. Arsenal very close to breaching UEFA's financial rules. An influx of summer signings is now expected to take Arteta's side close to UEFA's spending limit, Borson said. "I think in the case of Arsenal, they are going to be very close to the 70% limit for this season. So, for 2025, which is going to be the 70% test, the worst-case scenario is they fail by a small amount, right? And if they do, they will get a small fine. It's not that big of a deal, and there's a whole table in the rules that explains what your fine is going to be. It won't be significant. I'm sure it will be less than €5 million, £4.3 million, and so it won't be a big deal even if they fail." Arsenal have picked up victories in each of their opening 2 Champions League games against Athletic Bilbao and Olympiacos.